everyone. It has been a long time since I have given an update, and that was very unintentional. So I want to give a little bit of a breakdown of how my February went and a little bit of an update of where I'm at currently. February was a rough month. There was a lot going on. From the end of January until about mid-February, I was gone collectively about 2.5 weeks, gone traveling. My mother-in-law was in stage 4 cancer, and so we went to visit her. The first time we went to visit her, we were gone for about a week, a little over a week, and I had decided to dose down so that I wouldn't have any kind of side effects. It was my first time traveling on a GLP-1. I just wanted to make sure that I would be okay for the trip. When we came back home from the trip, I was all gung-ho about getting back on track, and I didn't do exactly too terrible on that first trip, but I really felt like I needed to get back on track and just to keep going. We ended up going back down. By the way, it's about a 12-hour drive, 10.5 to 12-hour drive from where we live to where my mother-in-law, where her house is at. This second trip that we went on, it was very spontaneous. We had gotten the news that my mother-in-law only had a few days, maybe weeks, but a few days to live. And I just knew that we needed to go visit her again, especially for my husband. Hindsight is 2020. I knew that if he were to look back and want to do it all over again, he would want to go visit her again before she passed away. So we went again for just a little short trip. We were gone for 4 days. 2 of them were travel days. So we were gone 4 days, and we got to be with her for 2 of those days. When we came back home, we were home for about a day, and then we got the call later that evening that she had passed away. So we went for another trip back down, and we were there mostly for the funeral, but also just to visit with family and mourn with each other and be of comfort to each other. For both the second trip and this final trip that we went on, I did decide to go back up to my 5 milligram dose. But I'm sure, as you can imagine, there was a lot of comfort food, comfort eating, and not being super focused on trying to be healthy, because that's just not what your mind is on when you are in those kinds of situations. So for that trip, for the funeral, we were there for 5 more days. Even though I had decided to go back up to the 5 milligram dose, I could not get the food noise under control. I think that if I maybe had upped my dose before I went, I don't know what it would have done side effects wise, but I think that food noise would have been quieted and I wouldn't have been as concerned with eating. But there was a lot of comfort eating, a lot of fast food, a lot of treats, just a lot of that stuff. My workouts were also super rough and super spotty. Like, I did not work out very much at all during the month of February. In fact, we stayed at the same hotel all 3 trips that we went down, and it had a fitness room. Did not have a swimming pool, but it had the fitness room, and it was good enough. I mean, it was a good enough of a fitness room. It had what I would want to use, and we actually only ended up using it one time for all of those 3 trips, the nearly 2.5 weeks that we were gone. And in between trips, I was kind of spotty at my working out. After our first trip, I was working out again, but we were not back home for very long. And then in between the second and third trip, there was no mental capacity to work out. Since we've been back, we know that we're not going to be making another trip or a trip anywhere really for a while, a long time. it was kind of a big hit to us financially to make all of those trips and stay in the hotels for that long. But ever since we've gotten back home, it has been so rough. I have had such a hard time getting back into the groove. I feel super behind in like everything, especially in updating everybody and posting my videos. I've just been super behind. I feel like I've been making no progress, and I know that there is a reason for this. I've also had no motivation to work out. Have I even worked out? I haven't worked out at all since I've been back home. It's been about 2 weeks since we've been home, and I have not worked out a single time. I just haven't been able to get it together. I did have my 3-month follow-up this morning with my doctor. So I went in this morning and we did discuss my dosage level that I'm at. And I really firmly believe that I have needed to dose up for a while now, but just due to everything that's been going on and being gone so much, it just hasn't happened. When we did get back from our trip, I only had enough of my medication left for a partial dose. I wasn't able to get a full dose right away, and it was really annoying. In the little vial of medication, you turn your vial upside down, you stick your syringe in, and you pull it back to get your medication in there. And I was at the very, very, very end. I could not get the last little bit out. I was so frustrated because I think if I could have gotten that last little bit out, I would have had my full dose. But no matter what I did, I mean, short of like really breaking the bottle, I couldn't get it out. So then I wasn't even at the dose that still wasn't working for me. I was really frustrated. So the next morning, I called in to the pharmacy and had them refill my prescription. My husband was in town, so he went and picked it up and brought it home for me. And I actually took my full dose, actually a little plus some of my full dose, because I was like, I need this. I know it's time to dose up. I need this. So I was able to do that. And so just with everything that has been going on and running out of my prescription, it was a lot. I am going to give a breakdown of my doctor's visit in my next video, so go ahead and go check that out when you get the chance. And now I'm going to give you an update of where I'm at currently. So this morning I weighed in at 248.5 pounds. That's actually not my lowest weight that I've been at. My lowest weight was a while ago. It was a while ago. And everything has just been very roller coastery since then. A lot of the time I did not have my scale with me to actually weigh myself. So I don't know what my scale was doing for a lot of February, but when I've been in the mood to weigh myself in the mornings, I haven't been super pleased with what I've seen, but it is starting to go back down. So I'm going to update you guys on my goal board because it has been a long time. This is where I was last I updated. I was at 252 and some cents. And now I get to take off 4 sticky notes, which is that's really awesome. I mean, something that I feel like I haven't been making any progress, and here I can take off 4 sticky notes. It's really cool. So 252, goodbye, and oh, come on. 251, goodbye. 250, goodbye. I do not ever want to see you again. Goodbye. And 249, goodbye. Boy, I cannot talk today. So here I am. I'm down 3 rows on my goal board. Really awesome. I know that I will start to see some better weight loss soon. and I will really, really do better. I'm going to do better on keeping you all updated. So I will do a how I look currently. It's not going to be a whole lot different from the last time, but here we go. So actually, I am wearing this shirt that when was I wearing it? I think I was wearing it when I was like the 300 pounds that I was weighing. And it is starting to look a little big on me. I don't know. I like this style of shirt on me where it's got this high split on the side just because I think it's a little bit more flattering to my body type. But it's getting loose. It's starting to look big on me. Not just feel big, but look big. I mean, you can see it's looking big. So here I'll do my full spin. That was a little fast. How about I do that again? So here's my full spin, and I'm really hoping that soon it will I'll just shrink. I want to be a little bit of shrink wrap and just shrink up. So that's it for my update today. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for taking this shot at life with me. Thank you for being patient with me as I try to get my life back together. I will see you guys next time.